Alhamdulillah wa salatu wa salam ala rasulillah ma ba'd. What is the ruling on wine vinegar or white wine vinegar or spirit vinegar or anything of that nature where it was khamr and it's become vinegar? Now, the Messenger of Allah sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, "Ni'ma idam al-khal," the best kind of condiment, or what a good condiment vinegar is. And this shows a general praise for vinegar. And in this also we learn that vinegar in its asal is permissible. In its origin, it is permissible for us to eat. This is a hadith in Sahih Muslim on the authority of Aisha radiallahu anha. And from the benefits of this, and this is a completely side note, the ulama have said the Messenger of Allah sallallahu alaihi wasallam used to have a simple diet, he used to have a healthy diet, and it also shows us that the believer shouldn't be someone who is extravagant. Hence the Messenger of Allah sallallahu alaihi wasallam was satisfied with just eating bread with vinegar. Anyway, what is the ruling on eating vinegar, using vinegar when it has been fermented through the process of it being alcohol at some stage? Now, the ulama are in agreement that if it is alcohol, the purpose of the person fermenting that thing is to create alcohol, then it cannot become vinegar thereafter. And there is no difference of opinion on this. There's a group of people that became Muslim and they had alcohol and they asked if they can change it into vinegar, and the Messenger of Allah sallallahu alaihi wasallam forbade them from doing this if this narration is sahih. But even if that dalil is not sahih, the ulama are in agreement that if the alcohol has been created and fermented with the purpose of it becoming alcohol, then it cannot become vinegar afterwards. That alcohol must be spilled and removed. The difference of opinion is, can alcohol turn into vinegar with the purpose of vinegar being created and not alcohol? So now, say for example, you create alcohol, but then you continue through the filterization process and fermenting process until it becomes vinegar. Is that permissible or not? Now, the Hanafis and the Malikis say that it is permissible and this is halal. The flip side to this is the view of the Hanbalis, is that they have said that this is haram, even if it becomes pure afterwards. Why? Because they say that alcohol is najis. So once that thing that you have, that liquid in front of you, becomes alcohol and it becomes khamar and it has intoxicating properties in it, then it is not permissible for a person to change that into vinegar and eat it. And because it is najis, there is no way for us to make it through the process of istihara, which is to purify something afterwards. Imam al-Shafi'i is close to Imam Muhammad in his madhab, but he is also agreeing with the Hanafis and the Malikis in this. He says it becomes halal because the end product is that it is halal. However, if the person has made it into alcohol and then it becomes vinegar with the intent of making vinegar, then he is sinful because he has made it into alcohol in the first place. But if his intention is not to create khamar but to create vinegar, then he is not sinful. And these are the views from the different madhahib. What seems to be the correct view, and this is the view of many of the contemporaries also, is that it is permissible for a person to use alcohol that has then turned into vinegar, whether you call it white wine vinegar or whatever other spirit vinegar or anything like that, which is that if the vinegar has become pure from any kind of intoxicating properties, then it is halal. And this is a view, like I've said, of many of the contemporaries, including Ibn Uthaymeen and others, We ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala that He gives us the best of understanding of His religion, and that He feeds us with that what is halal, and He allows us to stay away from that what is haram, and that He places barakah in everything that He grants us. Wallahu a'lam, sallallahu ala nabiyyina Muhammad.